Another day, another thing to be offended about. Basically, that seems to be the theme of 2017, and the incident for today is Cam Newton. And I was happy to hear that because now I get the opportunity to make a more sports-related video, which is rare, so I'm going to take that opportunity. But Cam has single-handedly triggered the entire feminist population, and you may have already seen the clip, but you may also be wondering, well, what did he do? Well, I'll just let you see for yourselves because honestly, I can't even believe that this is this big of an issue. It was clearly not that serious, but let's go ahead and play the clip.
I know you take a lot of pride in seeing your receivers play well. Devin Funchess has seemed to really embrace the physicality of his routes and getting those extra yards. Does that give you a little bit of an enjoyment to see him kind of truck sticking people out there?
It's funny to hear a female talk about routes, like. Funny, but fun is coming along, man. We're gonna. This is a big game for him because of him being from Detroit, and I know he wants this win extremely bad, and just to see his growth over the years, completely different player. We're not just on the field, and I told him and Benji today, those guys' preparation has been different this year, and credit the coaching for it. And just moving forward, we're going to expect those same things.
So basically what happened here is one of the reporters asked him a question, and this reporter just so happened to be a female, and she asked him about route running, and he kind of laughed and said it was funny to hear a female talking about routes. I mean, I don't really see the big deal here. I mean, first of all, he's clearly joking, like, come on, man. But second of all, he still answered her question. It's not like he was like, oh, you're a female? You don't know shit about routes. Fuck you. I'm not answering your question. Get the fuck out of here. That's not what happened here. He just kind of laughed and said, oh, that's kind of funny to hear that. And then he continued to answer her question. So what exactly is the issue here? People can't take a joke? Is that the issue? I mean, in general, females typically don't know that much about sports. I don't get how that's an insult. That's just facts out here. And males, we don't know much about girl shit like, makeup or whatever. That's also just a fact. Like, no one's offended about that. Like, let's just say I happen to be a reporter for the Miss America pageant or whatever, right? And I go up there and I ask one of the girls about her fucking eyeliner, right? And she laughed at me and said, oh, it's funny to hear a guy talking about eyeliner. Do you think I'm gonna give a fuck? Do you think anyone in the world would give a fuck and be offended about that? Hell no, it would not be a big deal at all. People would probably think it's hilarious. These same girls getting triggered over Cam would be laughing at that. But all of a sudden, when the roles are reversed, it's a really big deal. But the craziest part to me is that athletes roast reporters all the time, and honestly, they do it in a much meaner way than this girl was roasted, but nobody cares because the reporter is a male. It was some male on male action, no homo. So that's not a big deal, but all of a sudden, when you roast a female reporter, oh, now we got a problem, apparently. Like, this shit happens every day. I've seen countless examples. Greg Popovich, Westbrook, LeBron, Kobe, Chris Paul, Dwayne Wade, KD, Draymond. I could literally list like every male NBA athlete out there that I've seen interviews from, and this shit happens all the time. And we all just laugh at it because it's seen as funny, but all of a sudden now it's a problem. Actually, you know what? I will include some clips at the end of this video to show you exactly what I'm talking about, because athletes roasting reporters is not a new phenomenon. Just because it happened to a girl now, all of a sudden it's a big deal, but it's been happening for decades. But the outrage I'm seeing over this instance is insane. Cam Newton is the #1 trend on Twitter right now in the United States, and he's trending #3 in the entire fucking world, man. Imagine with all the important things that are going on in the world today, this is what people have decided to care about, man. Cam Newton on Twitter? Come on, dude. Like, just type Cam Newton into the search bar and you can find thousands of tweets of people talking about this. It's actually insane how much this is blown up. It's 100% a complete overreaction by the media and by everyone, really. And that's all it comes down to. It just comes down to people not being able to take a joke when it applies to certain genders or groups of people. But anyways, I think that's pretty much it for the video. Just another example of these females living on recruit difficulty, I guess. But thank you guys all for watching. Special thank you as always to all of the Patreon supporters. Be sure to like rating if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you're not already. Follow me on Twitter. Links in the description down below. Other than that, have a good day and peace out.
10th Player of the Year voting. Why do you think that's possible when you alter so many shots?
I mean, you know what? Because y'all motherfuckers don't watch us play throughout the year, to tell you the truth. All right? So that's fine, you know. I'm going to be real with you, and I don't care if I get fined, all right? Because, you know what? We play, we're not on TV all the time. Reporters are the ones that are voting. And
you also had the first stretch Nick was talking about, the 15-2 run. We went with a small lineup with 5 really good offensive players on the court. What does it do for your offense when everybody out there is really accomplished as an offensive player?
It's good. Rush, you had 8 assists in the fourth quarter. What did you see from them defensively that allowed you to focus as much as you did on passing the rock?
We did a good job executing.
Now, are you upset with something?
I just don't like you.
You don't?
No.
Do you not like Nick either?
I love Nick, but I don't like you.
Well, you gave us about the same answers.
Yeah. You got another question?
That didn't go tonight, and so, but the guys kept believing, they kept battling, and then the defense in the fourth held us in, and we were able to get out of here alive.
But yes or no, though, you did coach a hell of a game.
Who is this guy? Next question.
Where would you rate him as a shooting guard in the
NBA? James Harden is a great player for our team. He does a lot of great things for us, and he's going to continue to do that for us. No more questions for you, bro.
LeBron, you just feel it's a case where you guys just need to defend home court at this point?
Well, I mean, are you a smart guy?
I think so. Sure.
Think so, right? So if we don't defend home court, what happens?
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying.
I'm asking you.
Well, yeah, then you guys are looking at getting swept.
All right. So that answers your question.